The war is reaching a pivotal point as its first anniversary approaches, with Ukraine no longer making gains as it did in the second half of 2022 and Russia pushing forward with hundreds of thousands of mobilized reserve troops. Russia said its forces had captured Mykolaivka, a village in the eastern Donetsk region. There was no immediate response from Ukraine, which has disputed other Russian battlefield reports. Russia's main target has been Bakhmut, where its state media said the Wagner mercenary group had gained a foothold. Western arms shipments to Ukraine will drag NATO into the conflict and could lead to an unpredictable level of escalation, Russia's defense minister Sergei Shoigu has said. The US and its allies are trying to prolong the conflict as much as possible, Mr. Shoigu was quoted by the Interfax news agency as saying. To do this, they have started supplying heavy offensive weapons, openly urging Ukraine to seize our territories. In fact, such steps are dragging NATO countries into the conflict and could lead to an unpredictable level of escalation. Mr. Shoigu also accused the US and its allies of trying to prolong the crisis in Ukraine. The Ukrainian parliament, Verkhovna Rada, has prolonged Ukraine's martial law and mobilization on February 7, for the sixth time since the start of Russia's all-out war. Both measures are extended for 90 days. Ukraine first imposed martial law on February 24, when Russia started its full-scale invasion. The fight in frontline continues according to an intelligence update from the British Ministry of Defense, it is highly likely that Russia has been attempting to restart major offensive operations since early January to claim more of the Donetsk region. Russian forces have only managed to gain several hundred meters of territory per week. This is almost certainly because Russia now lacks the munitions and maneuver units required for successful offensives. Military commanders likely require undermanned, inexperienced units to achieve unrealistic objectives due to political and professional pressure. Russian leaders will likely continue to demand sweeping advances. It remains unlikely that Russia can build up the forces needed to substantially affect the outcome of the war within the coming weeks, the update said.